the royal family is in absolute turmoil. Prince William has just approved a major title change for Duchess Sophie's children, and Buckingham Palace is reportedly trembling at the implications. This unexpected decision has left senior royals scrambling, and some are even calling it a direct challenge to King Charles's authority. Why would William intervene in such a sensitive matter? What does this mean for the future of the monarchy? And is this the beginning of an even bigger shift within the royal family? Buckle up, because this is a game changer. The royal family operates under strict traditions, especially when it comes to titles. And for years, there's been one unspoken rule: not just anyone gets a royal title. Titles signify status, privilege, and, more importantly, power. So when news broke that Prince William had personally approved a title change for Duchess Sophie's children, it sent shockwaves through Buckingham Palace. But before we dive into the drama, let's break down the background of this controversial decision. Who are Duchess Sophie's children? Duchess Sophie, the wife of Prince Edward, has always been one of the royal family's most respected members. A steadfast figure, Sophie has been a favorite of both Queen Elizabeth II and King Charles. However, her children, Lady Louise Windsor and James, Earl of Wessex, have had a unique position within the monarchy. Despite being the grandchildren of Queen Elizabeth, they were never given the full His/Her Royal Highness HRH status that many of their cousins received. Instead, they were styled as the children of an earl, not a prince. This was largely due to a decision made by Prince Edward and Sophie, who wanted to give their children a more private, less pressurized life. But now it seems everything is changing, and Prince William is at the center of it all. William's power move, why he approved the title. Change reports suggest that Prince William, as the Prince of Wales, has given his blessing for Lady Louise and James to officially assume their royal titles. This means that instead of being referred to as Lady Louise and Earl James, they could now be addressed as Princess Louise and Prince James of Wessex. This is huge, and it's raising major questions about William's authority within the monarchy. According to royal sources, William's approval came despite some resistance within the palace. Many believe this decision directly contradicts King Charles's long-term plan for a slimmed-down monarchy. Charles has been very vocal about wanting fewer working royals, cutting unnecessary expenses, and ensuring that only the most senior family members receive full titles and privileges. By approving this title change, William is effectively challenging that vision. He's signaling that the next generation of royals should have a more prominent role, not a diminished one. And here's where things get even more dramatic. Was this decision made without Charles's full approval? The tensions inside Buckingham. Palace sources say that while King Charles was aware of discussions surrounding Louise and James's titles, he was not expecting a formal decision to be made so soon. Some believe William's move caught the palace off guard, sending shockwaves through royal circles. But why would William push this forward now? There are a few possible reasons. A strategic power play. William has been taking on more and more responsibilities as his father battles ongoing health concerns. Could this be his way of asserting his influence over the future of the monarchy? By backing this title change, he's showing that he's not afraid to make big decisions, even if they go against Charles's vision. A show of support for Sophie and Edward. Let's not forget, Duchess Sophie and Prince Edward have been fiercely loyal to the crown. In the wake of Prince Harry and Meghan's departure, Sophie and Edward have stepped up, taking on more public duties and strengthening their roles within the monarchy. William approving the title change could be his way of rewarding their loyalty and ensuring that their children are properly recognized within the royal fold. Preparing for the future of the monarchy, with Prince Harry no longer a working royal and Princess Anne's children never accepting titles, the number of official royals is dwindling. Could this be a preemptive move to ensure that there are enough titled members to support the monarchy in the years to come? The public's reaction. A divided nation as expected, the reaction to this news has been explosive. Some royal watchers believe this is a necessary move to protect the future of the monarchy. After all, Lady Louise and James are direct descendants of Queen Elizabeth. Why shouldn't they have full royal status? Others, however, see this as a contradiction of King Charles's promise to streamline the monarchy. They argue that giving out more titles is the exact opposite of what Charles has. been trying to achieve. Some critics even suggest this could cause resentment among other royal family members, particularly Princess Anne, who never sought titles for her own children, Peter Phillips and Zara Tindall. And then, of course, there's the elephant in the Chico room, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. What does this mean for Harry and Meghan? Here's where things get really messy. If Lady Louise and James are now receiving Prince and Princess titles, what does that say about Harry and Meghan's children, Archie and Lilibet? Remember, King Charles did eventually grant them royal titles, despite Harry and Meghan stepping away from royal duties. But this move could reignite the debate over how the monarchy chooses to distribute titles. Does this mean that William is trying to secure his own family's legacy while keeping Harry and Meghan's side of the family at a distance? Some believe this title change is a calculated move to strengthen the working royal family, ensuring that future generations stay close to the monarchy, unlike the Sussexes, who have distanced themselves. The bigger picture. Is this the start of a new royal era? This title change may seem small, but it's actually a sign of a much larger shift within the monarchy. If William is already making decisions that impact royal titles, what other major changes could he be planning? We've seen him take a stronger stance on royal issues, from pushing for more modernized policies to standing firm against external controversies. This could be the first of many power moves that signal how he intends to rule when he becomes king. And let's not forget, this decision could set a precedent for future royal children. Could other extended family members suddenly see a change in their status? If so, who's next? What happens next? One thing's for sure, this isn't over. The royal family is facing a serious shakeup, and with King Charles still recovering from health concerns, the power dynamics within the monarchy are shifting faster than ever. Will Charles accept this title change quietly? Or will we see pushback from the palace? And most importantly, does this mean William is already starting to reshape the monarchy in his own image? If so, what else does he have planned? The royal family is changing before our eyes. And this is just the beginning.